Hi, I wanted to talk today about preparing to move into the summer. So, we want to talk about let's not let summer become something that we only document, but instead something that we actually experience. We deserve a summer that we actually feel, not just one that we survive. Productivity without presence. So, being busy without having our feet on the ground where we are leads to burnout. But presence without intention can leave us to feeling unfulfilled. Summer needs both of these things. So let's this summer stop rushing through beautiful moments and being present in them. So presence is a skill. It's not meditation, okay? It's not all of these big fluffy words that we sometimes give it, but presence looks like putting our phone down when we're at the pool, listening to what the person in front of me is saying during a conversation, stopping and noticing the sunsets, savoring coffee on your porch, just really living and taking a moment inside those ordinary moments. One of the things that I do when I am busy, but I still want to enjoy where I'm at. So say that I'm at a ball game and we have just rushed to get there and everything feels hurried. What I'll do is I'll sit in my chair, I'll put both of my feet on the ground, and I'll let myself close my eyes, feel the sun on my skin, and then I'll just say to myself, this is a really nice way to spend this evening. And what that does is it helps me to be present. It also reminds my body that I get to enjoy this even in the hustle or the bustle. So the second thing I want us to practice is to stop treating rest like it's a reward. So a lot of the times as adults, we only allow ourselves to rest when we're exhausted. And instead, I want you to think about rest as a way, it's like gasoline for your tank, right? We don't want to drain ourselves. So rest is a way that we fill our cup. It is maintenance. It's something that we do that keeps us running completely, that keeps us happy and healthy. Okay, so I want to allow you to give yourself permission to rest. Okay, we're not out here earning moments of rest. We just get to have them. So the third thing that I want us practicing is romanticizing our actually life, or our actual life. So sometimes it's like, oh gosh, I have to go do this or I have to go do that. But really there's so many beautiful things that are happening in the mundane of our everyday lives. So we get to go on an evening walk and saying, oh gosh, I love everything about this. It's so beautiful. Look at that beautiful flower. The ability to read outside, or to pick fresh flowers and put it in. Listen to music while you're cooking, opening your windows in the morning, going for an ice cream run, having dinner in the backyard, maybe watching the sunset or watching a storm roll in, okay? We want to take the time to really stop in the moment and go, wow, my life is actually really beautiful. The next thing that we notice is summer goes so fast, and a lot of times it goes fast because we're distracted. We miss entire seasons because we're just running the race. We're stressed about money. We're mentally elsewhere. We're comparing ourselves to what Joe posted online about their fabulous vacation. But what we don't remember is that their kids are screaming and they're stressed about money too. But so we want to stop and take a second to allow ourselves to just remember that we are here in these moments, and there is beauty even in the simple. If I'm not going on a vacation, I still can be really present in the beauty that is my life. I still can, cook a meal with my kid or do something that I can be present in. So half of the task of being joyful is just about paying attention to the things that are already around us. The other thing I want us focusing on is creating rhythms in the summer instead of rigid schedules. Summer doesn't need to be perfectly optimized. Okay, so instead of strict routines, maybe I'm doing morning movement. moving our body is still so important. And what's beautiful about the summer is we can move our body in the sunshine. So not only are we getting some endorphins and some positive chemicals from exercising, we also get that really great vitamin D. So we also may say, I'm going to do one productive task a day. I'm going to spend time outside every day. I'm going to send a text every day to intentionally connect, and then I'm going to meet with a friend once a week. Maybe creating an evening wind down ritual with your family. So you want to have some rhythms that feel really good. That's going to help you feel grounded without needing to be on the go and feeling in control all the time. Productivity can feel really good when it's aligned. So there's the type of productivity that's just a hustle. I'm always going, I'm like, do. That drains us, versus meaningful productivity, doing things that actually feel purposeful and meaningful to our lives. So something like organizing a space in my home because that's going to bring me some peace. Moving my body because I want some energy. Saving money because I want to go to participate in this experience. So I'm working really hard, but I'm still making room for enjoyment and for living. A meaningful life is built both in the work and in the pauses. I like to say my work is a means to give me the opportunity to enjoy life, but we also want to enjoy those moments at work. Our nervous system needs joy. Joy happens when we're present in our moments, when we stop. Even if something bad is happening, okay, we still have a lot to be grateful for. Being in the sunlight, this is something that's going to help you increase your joy. Laughing. You know what? When things are really hard, sit down with your kid and listen or watch something really funny. Music, play it, cook dinner with it going, go on a walk with it going. Connection, doing something new that's just really neat. It doesn't have to cost anything. Being in nature. All of these things are going to create joy for us. Joy is not extra. Joy is regulating and restorative. So even when things are bad, joy is not an avoidance of the hard things that are going on. It's just a part of the overall picture of how I keep myself well. So this summer, we don't want summer to just pass us by. We want it to be felt. Take the trip, sit in the sun, work hard, laugh loudly, be in those moments where your feet are. The goal this summer isn't perfection. It is presence. Being present, taking the moments to appreciate what we have, and really allowing ourselves to just enjoy the beautiful life that we have each created.